Hi, this is Marlene with Dixie Quilters, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to go over some works in progress. We finished up this one. This is sort of a smash up I did between two different quilts. The Who's There from Soft Squares Mystery Box and part of the Autumn Skies. So I just love those colors, and these are the Kansas Trouble colors. And I think I put in some Adita sitar. But I just love this quilting done by Lynne Lockhart, and it's just gorgeous. Each one of these stars is done something fancy on. It's so much fun. Now, next one we'll look at is the Guess or Who's There quilt that I made last summer with Lynne with soft squares. Hold on. Yes, hi, welcome again. This is the, let's see, it's called a Who's There pattern, but you can see it's got on the way to grandmother's house. There's grandma with her apple pie, and here's the wolf, and here's Little Red Riding Hood. And I just loved these fabrics, and then I sent it off to Rita, and from Rita's Quilted Chicken Farm, and she quilted it for me. It is so it's gorgeous, and I can tell she did this by very done. I'm trying to say done by hand, but not by hand. It's done with a machine, but not one of those automated things where you just push the button. This was a lot of hard work getting this done, and it's gorgeous. And I love how that she designed it so that the red frames the pictures of the story. Okay, so that's my Who's There. And look, I must like red because I got a red border on this one and I got a red border on this other one. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is Hunter's Dream. I'm doing this for my grandson, and you can see I just put lines in it diagonally, and I used chalk to mark the lines. So you can see a little bit of that chalk needs to be brushed off. But my grandson wanted to have all hunting because he lives where there's deer marching through his yard. So he wanted to have hunting and fishing, and I think we even have some pheasant on here as well. That's a big thing around here too. But it's done. All I got to do is one little repair job, maybe two, where I didn't catch it completely, so I'll need to redo it and then redo it by hand. And if you notice, the first two quilts that I showed you are both bound by machine. And I'm not sure that I like that. See? It just looks, well, it sure wouldn't go to a show, would it? So I think I'm going to go back to doing things by hand because you just get such a beautiful finish. Yeah, you can see over here I did the same thing, only I wrapped it from the back. So that's a smooth line. But man, it is difficult to get that on the exact width, even with gluing it down with Elmer's. And so you can see, so I took it to the ironing board and measured it precisely, glued it down with Elmer's, pressed it on, and then even then you come to the sewing machine and that's not equal. You can see that this little section right here is probably a millimeter too small. But anyway, if I ever get ready to do one for the state fair, I'm going to use hand stitching on the edge. It's just the only way to do it. Okay, well, thank you for being here for my show and tell. Hi. And this is what I've been working on all of Memorial Day weekend, other than one quick trip to the cemetery to put out yellow roses on everybody I know. I think there were 6 in that one cemetery. 2, 4, 6, 7 grandparents. No, 8. 8 grandparents. My parents and my grandparents. So that was nice. Bunches of yellow roses on all of them. Because, I remember mentioning that I forgot to trim my yellow roses last fall. And so I have, trees 8 feet tall. So I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I think I'm going to try to get out and work in the yard a little bit. but I want to finish up Hunter's Dream. Then I've got 2 more starts ready to go. So, and I hope you're having a lovely time and enjoying family, because that's what it's all about, right? Okay, take care. Bye-bye.